Alright guys, we got the Dodge tore down. Ended up finding out we got a blown head gasket. Had exhaust bubbling up in my overflow, my coolant out of the radiator. That's a pretty telltale sign. Got everything laid out here. All the parts, valve cover, rocker case, grid heater, all the rocker arms and push rods. But I wanted to show y'all guys, I decided to do this job myself, and just the parts still, you're talking about $1,000. I went ahead and went with the ARP studs, but I wanted to show you guys something that's pretty darn important. I got the head machined, but you also need to look at this block. And the reason you've got exhaust bubbling up out of your coolant is because it's coming out of the cylinder into some of these jackets. You got coolant passages and you got oil passages. So what's happening, you need to look on here where this gasket is going to mate up and make sure you don't have any grooves where it's been flowing through. And you can see there's a couple spots right here. There's some pitting that I'm trying to get out. I've got a hone stone, and this is, if you don't do this, you're pretty much wasting your time, because this is a hell of a job. I've put in about 9-10 hours yesterday just getting to this point. The head's machined. I'm going to put it back in today. But get you some WD-40, and this is actually a knife sharpener, but it's a stone. Sandpaper, it's got a lot of grit. You're going to get it down in your cylinders and wear them out. But plug up all your cylinders with these rags here, so you limit the trash you're going to get down in there. And hit that stone with some WD and just hone it down. Go in circular patterns and keep that thing nice and flat. Always stay on a good long surface. Don't go like this, because then you're going to have untrue surfaces. You start getting down in that cylinder. So just keep it, as long as it's got 2 points, you're going to get a nice finish. And just keep buffing that out until your entire surface looks like it'll seal to a gasket. You might not be able to get it perfect. The more time you spend, the better off you'll be. But I'm going to keep working on that. And I'll take you over here and look at the head. Ended up taking it down to the machine shop, 68 bucks, and they had it back to me in an hour and a half. But here's the head. They went ahead and decked this side for me. You can see it's machined down real nice. They ended up taking 12 thousandths off to get it to clean up. So I'm probably going to be doing some valve adjustments. But anyhow, that's what I got going on, and it's gonna eat up the better part of this day getting all this stuff back together. Here's the studs right here going with these ARPs. $483. Not cheap, but if you're doing it, you need to do it right. Those factory bolts, they're not studs, they're bolts. They're only specified to be torqued down to 70 foot-pounds. These ARPs will handle 125, and if you go up to the 625s, I believe the torque on those are 175. But that's just for some extreme shit. If you're pushing 800 to 1,000 horsepower or more, you might want to consider that. But this is going to serve my purpose. I don't plan on doing a whole lot to this motor. But anyhow, that's what I got going on. I just thought I'd share that with y'all. If you don't take your time and do this right here, you're wasting your time, because that thing's liable to blow out as soon as you fire it up. So take the extra time, hone that block down, get it nice and smooth so those mating surfaces meet up nice, and it'll be well worth it.